Okay, good. To begin with market structure. So what is market structure? Market structure is how the market is moving. Okay, so when the market is moving, it's either doing one of three things. Okay, number one is going up, which is an uptrend. Number two, going down, which is a downtrend. Number three, sideways. Okay, this is how the market moves: uptrend, downtrend, sideways, or ranging market. Right. So we're going to begin with the uptrend. Right. So when the market is moving from, let's say market is moving from A to B. The market is not going to move in a straight line like this, okay? The market does not move like that. So the market will move in ranges, something like this. That's how the market moves, okay? In ranges. So in an uptrend, I think some of you know about this, we have higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low. So when price goes up, it makes a higher high, then comes down to make a higher low, then higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So that's higher high and higher low. So that's why we usually use the abbreviation HH, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So that's how the market moves. When the market is going up in an uptrend, we're getting higher highs and higher lows. Right. So now let's go deeper. Right. So when we have higher highs and higher lows, what are we looking for? Okay. What are we looking for? We are looking for this. Okay. We are looking for this 3 candle pattern. So when we say a higher low, we are looking for this 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So on the higher lows, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. So all of this here, right here, we are looking for this. That's what we're looking for. 3 candle pattern. Make sure that the middle candle is below this candle, these 2 candles. Okay, the middle candle should always be below the other 2 candles. That's what we call a higher low. And then for a higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high. So here, this, we are looking at this one. That's what we're looking for, a swing high. Same thing, 3 candles, 1, 2, 3. The middle candle is higher than the 2 candles. That's what we say is here. That's a higher high. So that's what we're looking for. Another example is this one. So price will make a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This is the higher high. 1, 2, 3. And the middle candle is always above the other 2 candles. A higher low, again, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the middle candle is below the other 2 candles. So now, when you are marking your market structure, right? When price goes up to make a higher high and it comes down. So what you should always do is you take your trend line and you mark the last higher low and the new higher high, this one. This is going to show you a range, your trading range, this, right? So this is our higher high, this is our higher low. So let me put it like this. This was higher low, and this is the new higher high. So you always use the trend lines, okay? So when price comes back down here to make a higher low, then price goes up. Now, when you see this right here, this is what we call a break in market structure. Break market structure. or we call it BMS. Sometimes they call it MSB, same thing. Market structure break, same thing. So this is what we call BMS. Okay, what does BMS mean? It means they are breaking the highs. So, so when you see price breaking the highs, the higher highs, what does that mean? It means price wants to continue going up, going higher, going higher. If they are breaking the higher highs, they want to go higher. Right. So this is our higher high, okay? And this higher high, always make sure that this is the last swing high. If there was one here, 1, 2, 3, but then there was another candle like this, then this is not a higher high. We want the last one, the last higher high. It was this one. So this is what we call a BMS. And this line here, you mark the high of the, you mark the wick. That's what you mark. So when you're marking here, this one, you mark here, right here, and also right here. So if this was a higher high, then a higher low, then when you see this, when price breaks this high here, this is what we call a BMS. That's a BMS. And what is a BMS? This is what we call a BMS. So look at this chart here. A higher high, 1, 2, 3. Higher low, 1, 2, 3. And this is what we call a BMS. That's a break market structure. A break in market structure is when the candle, the body closes above this high. That's a BMS. Now let's look at down here. We have a higher high here. Higher high, 1, 2, 3. Then a higher low, 1, 2, 3. And then we have this. So this is not BMS. This is not BMS. You should take note of this. There is a wick here. That's a wick of the candle. So this is not BMS, not BMS. I want you to remember this. This is not a BMS. So this is a BMS, not a BMS. This one. So now if we look back, we also have this chart here. Okay. So when you see your BMS, then price goes up, makes a new higher high. Once they make a new higher high, take your trend line. Now this is now your higher low, and this is the new higher high. And you wait for price to come back down to make a higher low. Then again, BMS. BMS. And price continues like that. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, like that. That's the uptrend. And so we have this example here. So do you see here? Price is going from A to, where's the other, where's B? Okay. B is here. Price is going up, right? So when price goes up, so you see here, we also have this swing high. Do you see all these swing highs here? Okay, these are not higher highs. Okay? We want the last one, the last higher high. This was the last higher high, this one. So what do? You mark this low and you mark this high, like that. Okay, so when you mark your range, right, price goes down to make a higher low. This was a swing low, but it's not the last one. We want the last swing low, the last swing low. It was this one. This is the last one. So this is our higher low. Price goes up, as you can see here. This is a BMS. BMS. So our new range is this low and this high. That's the new range. So price comes down, makes the higher low, goes up again here, BMS. That's the BMS here. Right here. That's the BMS. And then higher high. Again, higher low. BMS. Higher high. Higher low. BMS. Right here. BMS is here. Higher high. Higher low. BMS. Higher high. Higher low. BMS. Right here. That's the uptrend. This is an uptrend. Right? And then for the downtrend, we make lower low and lower high. So in a downtrend, we make a lower low. When you make a lower low, what is a lower low? Is this one. This. That's a lower low. This one here. So when they make a lower low, just like I taught you on the uptrend, take your trend line, mark the old lower high and the new lower low. Then price goes up to make a lower high. So this was a lower high. This is a lower low. Then lower high. And then what is this? BMS. BMS. Then we have a new lower low. Price goes up. Lower high. And then BMS. BMS. So this is the downtrend. So lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And these are all BMS here. This is the BMS. This is the BMS here. This is not a BMS. This is not a BMS. All right, so that's the downtrend. So we have, where's the example? All right, so these are the uptrend. This is a downtrend. All right, so as you can see, we have these lower lows here, but we want the last one. The last lower low is this one, the last one. So that's our lower low. This one, lower low. Price goes up. We also have this, but we want the last one is this one, a lower high. Price comes down. What is this? BMS or no BMS? Can you please answer this? Is it a BMS or not a BMS?
Not BMS.
Okay, good. Why? Because we have a wick. This is just a wick. It's a wick, so not a BMS. So what does that mean? It means our range is still this high and this floor here, right? So the final BMS was right here. This was the BMS right here. And then we have a lower low, then a lower high. Then price comes down. We want the last one. This is the lower low, then a lower high, then a lower low, lower high, and there's no lower low yet here. That's the downtrend. Let me show you a nice chart. This is a nice chart. This one. No, we don't. No. Someone was asking, are we not going to adjust to the new week? This new week here, I think he's talking about this one. This one here. No, we don't. This one, we don't. This is our lower low. Okay, this is our lower low. So even if you see this is not a BMS, and you don't move your line here. You don't. Why? Because this sometimes we call them stop hands. So this is not a BMS, but it will make sense in the range. Right, and then the last one was, okay, the last one was ranging market. So again, higher high, higher low. Break market structure here. Higher high. Oh no, I'm using the wrong. I want this one. Higher high, higher low, higher high, Okay, when you have a new higher high, like I said, take your trend line, do this, and do this, right? So if price makes a higher low and they break the high, it means we are bullish. But if they break the low, it means we are bearish. Remember this. If price is breaking the highs, we are bullish. If they're breaking the lows, we are bearish. Right. So what is a ranging market? So price makes a new high, comes down to make a higher low, then you buy here. But then price does not break market structure and does this. So now this is a range. This is a ranging market, sideways. That's a range. Or contraction, or what's the other one? Consolidation. Yeah. Same, means the same thing. All of this means the same thing. So in a ranging market, the most important key levels are this one here and this. If price is not breaking this high or this low, we are in a range. Even if price does this, even if you see this, let's say price does this, price came down here, but let's look at the candle now. And the candle is like this. The candle is like this. Okay. And this is the candle. And then after the candle, price goes back up again. This is not a BMS, not BMS. So our higher low is still this one. This is our higher low. This is not a BMS. So we are still in a range. And you do not move this line here. Here, we don't do that. This is still our line here, this one. So even if you see this, it's not a BMS, not a BMS. We are still in a range, still a range. So up until you see, until you see a clear BMS, this one, then we can say now we are bullish. So then higher low, then higher high, higher low. Or if they break the low, BMS, then lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Right, that's that part. The other thing is I want you, I'm gonna teach you what is a fake breakout. Fake breakout. What is a fake breakout? That's the one you find in a range. So when you see a BMS, right, this becomes a lower low. So we are expecting a lower high, then lower low. But price does this: lower low, lower high, no low. Then they do this. They continue with the old range. So this here, this one here, that's what we call a fake breakout. That is a fake breakout. It's a BMS, but then price comes back and continues the range. If I'm to use a bullish scenario, so let's say it was a bullish one. Break market structure, right? We have a higher high, then higher low, but then there's no high. Then price again continues with the old range. So this is a fake breakout, this one. So that's the uptrend, downtrend range, okay? Uptrend, downtrend range. So now, the next thing I want to teach you is the premium and discount. So when price goes up to make a high, then higher low, then you make a new high, and you take your, this is our higher low, this is our higher high. Right, if you take your Fibonacci, Fibo, and you divide this high and this low, divide in half here. This is what we call premium. And this is what we call discount. Right. So for those people who don't know the meaning of these words, premium means high prices, high price. Discount means lower price, lower price. So when the market is bullish, we always want to buy in discount. Okay, remember that we always want to buy in discount. Why? Because the banks also want to buy low. They want the low price. So we buy in discount. Always we buy in discount. So when price comes down here, remember in an uptrend, we are only buying. In a downtrend, we only sell. So discount, price goes up, BMS, break market structure. When they make a new high, this is now your new low and the new high and the 50%. So what does this mean? This is now the new discount. This is the new premium. And price comes down to discount, then break market structure. So that's the discount in premium. So in an uptrend, we are only buying in discount, only in discount. Then in a downtrend, lower low, lower low, lower high. This is our BMS. So our range is this high and this low. So you take your Fibonacci, you put the 50%. So this is premium and this is discount. So in a downtrend, we are only selling in premium. We only sell in premium. Price goes to premium, we sell. Break market structure, you mark the new range. This is the new high. This is the new low. This is the new 50%. And this is the new premium, a new discount. So wait for price to come back to premium, you sell, and then BMS again here. So now always sell in premium. We always want to sell in premium. So buy in discount, sell in premium. This is uptrend. And this is downtrend. Okay, that's this part. I hope you guys understand. Any questions so far before we continue?
So one question, in which time frame do you check this trend? How does it goes?
Okay, thank you. That's a good question. I'd forgotten about that. All right. So for our our time frames. Okay, wait, let me just finish this part before I go to the time frames. Okay. So I told you, right, to buy in discount, sell in premium. Now,
I'm sorry, can I ask a question real quick?
Hello?
Hi, I'm sorry. Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
Yes. So, talking before you leave the premium and discount, I was trying to find out. So I'm a little bit confused with the lower highs and lower lows. I understand the lower highs and the lower lows and that, but like I'm trying to understand. So is it when we have a lower high, that's when we buy, we sell?
Okay, let me go.
Sorry.
So we have two questions, right? The lower, the market structure, and what's the other question? The time frames. The
yes.
time frames. All right. So okay, I'll get to your question. Let me just. So I showed you the higher highs, higher low, right? This is the uptrend. Okay, we make a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then the lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And this is all in discount, 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 discount. All of this is in premium. I think somewhere here, yeah. Premium also, sometimes it's not in premium. right? And then the last part is the range. Okay, I'll get your answers to your questions. So let's say we have a range, higher high. Then once I'm done with this part, then I can answer your questions. This is your higher low. This is your higher high, right? And then price comes down to make a higher low, but then there's no new high. There's no BMS, no BMS, right? So we have this. So once you see this, you take your Fibonacci again, Fibonacci, you divide in half, right? So now with the ranging, it's a bit different from the uptrend, downtrend. Once you are done dividing this part in premium and discount, you divide the premium again in half, right here, and you divide the discount again in half. This only applies to a ranging market when price is moving sideways. So now, when you have this, we only want, this is the, what is it? Dip premium and dip discount, right? So in a ranging market, when price is moving sideways, like this, just moving sideways, you only sell in dip premium and only buy in dip discount. In between here, we don't do anything because price likes to range here. They like to do this. So only buy in dip discount, sell dip premium, buy dip discount, sell dip premium, and also dip discount, right? So the first question was which time frame? Now, for the time frames, daily is for the trend. That's the one they call order flow. Yeah, order flow. So daily is the one which tells us the trend. Are we bullish or are we bearish? So if you see daily like this, if daily is like this, okay, it means we are bullish. Daily is bullish. If daily is like this, it means daily is bearish. Even though we have these lower highs, we are bearish. So if you notice that the daily is bullish like this, that's your trend. So if you notice that daily is bullish, we are only going to be buying. We only buy. So where do you buy? Now you go to 4 hour and 1 hour, and you look for the higher lows. So if this is daily here, this is daily, right? Daily. If you go to 4 hour, we use both. So remember, we use these two together. We use them together. So if you go to 4 hour, 1 hour, you're going to see this higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. So this is where you're going to buy. You buy on the 1 hour and 4 hour higher lows here. That's where we buy, right? And when price is giving us a retracement, let's again, so this is another bullish trend. So when, let's say you go to the daily, these can be like 5 candles or 6 bullish candles. If you go to the 4 hour, 1 hour, you are looking for higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. That's what you're looking for. You are only going to buy on the higher low, on the 4 hour and 1 hour. Most of the time, the 4 hour in 1 hour, they're identical. If they are not identical, use the 4 hour market structure. Okay, I'll repeat. We only buy on the 4 hour and 1 hour higher lows if we are bullish. But if 4 hour and 1 hour are different, you stick to 4 hour only. Stick to the 4 hour market structure. That one will never confuse you and would never get you wrong, right? So that's how we use. So this is our direction. So for the direction, we use this daily and 4 and 1 hour. Then the 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute, that's for entry. But we'll talk about that in the future. We'll talk about that one in the future, the entries. But for the direction, daily, if daily is bullish, you're only going to be buying on the 4 hour and 1 hour higher lows. If daily is bearish, you're going to be selling on the 4 hour and 1 hour lower highs only. You sell on the 4 hour, 1 hour, lower highs. So if we go to the daily, right, here, you would see lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, like this. The 4 hour will be like this. So you're going to be selling here, selling here. That's where you sell. Right. So I think that answers the question for the time frames. Daily for the trend, 1 hour, 4 hour for the higher lows or for the lower highs, where you buy. That's for the time frame. So I hope that question was answered. The other question was about premium and discount, right? In a downtrend. So let me go to the picture here. I have a clear picture here. We have this picture here. This one will be, I think it will be easy to explain. Right, so we have a downtrend here, as you can see. So this here, this is a downtrend, right? But we want the last swing low, this 1, 2, 3. Where is it? Yeah, we're looking for this one. 1, 2, 3, the 3 candles, that's what we're looking for. So for a lower low, we are looking for this. For a lower high, we are looking for this. In a downtrend, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for those 3 candles. So let's go back. Right, so if you look here, so we always want the last one. If when price was coming down here, we had this one, 1, 2, 3, but this is not the last one. We want the last one, and the last one was this one, 1, 2, 3. So this is our lower low, right? Where is the last lower high? The last lower high is this one. So you mark this high, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then you mark this here, right? So now if you take your Fibonacci, let's see, where is half here? I think half is somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere here. So it means this is the premium and this is the discount of this low and this high. This low and this high. This is the premium, this is the discount. So you expect a lower high in premium, right? So as you can see, when price was going up, we had this high, 1, 2, 3, right? But it's not the last one. 1, 2, 3. It's not the last one again. 1, 2, 3. This was the last one, the last swing high. So this is our lower high, this one. That's the lower high. And then this here, right here, with this candle, that's the BMS, the break-in market structure. Okay, once we have a BMS, we are now looking for a new lower low, 3 candles. And the last one is this one, 1, 2, 3. So when you see those 3 candles, you mark the new range. The new range is this high and this new low. So if you take this high and this low and you divide in half, half is somewhere here. So it means this is your premium. This is your discount. So remember, in a downtrend, we are only selling in premium. Only selling in premium. So when price goes up, if you see price here, right here, don't do anything. Once price is in premium right here, then you can look for your sell setup. Once it's in premium, that's when you sell. Right? So then price goes up and we have this one. This is your swing high. 1, 2, 3. So this is our lower high. This was an old lower high. This is a lower low, right? So price comes down. This here, right here, this one is the BMS with this candle. That's the BMS. Once you see the BMS, it means price wants to continue going down. So now we wait for a new lower low. When price comes down here, this is our lower low. 1, 2, 3. So now you need to mark your new range. We have a new range now. What's the new range? Is this high, this one, and this new low. That's the new range. You take this high, this low, divide in half. What's half? 50% is somewhere here. So what does this mean? This is your premium, all of this. This is your discount. So wait for price to come back to premium. Once it's in premium, then you can look for a sell. Okay? And we are also looking for a lower high, a new lower high. Remember, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So we are looking for a lower high in premium. And the lower high was this one, 1, 2, 3, this one here. That's the lower high, right? Price comes down and they break the low. So you see, as you can see, they keep breaking the lows. They are breaking all the lows. Break the low here, broke this low, broke this low. They are not breaking the highs. They're not even breaking the highs. So as long as they're breaking the lows, we're in a downtrend. Once you see this is your BMS right here. That's the BMS. And then our new lower low is here. 1, 2, 3. That's the lower low. So the new range is this high and this new low. And if you divide in half, I think somewhere here, yeah, this is the new premium, new discount right here. And we have our lower high right here in premium. Okay, we have 1 minute left. I think it's going to stop. Let me give you a new link. I'll give you a new